Hey everyone, Sam from United People's TV here with something a little bit different. I'm going to run through my top 3 Premier League players of the season so far. Reason I'm doing this is because the guys and girls over at Ball Street are holding a competition where you can win a Man United shirt this week. All you've got to do to enter, follow that link in the description, you'll be there, as to a video, and all you've got to do is comment on there saying your top 3 Premier League players of the season so far and say that United People's TV sent you. Main thing you've got to do, remember to subscribe, because if you do leave a comment and you're chosen and you're not subscribed, you can't win the shirt. Simple as that. But let's get back to the main purpose of the video. My top 3 players so far. Number 3, David De Gea. Now, I think maybe you could argue potentially Chris Smalling to being here, but I think he's gone off the boil in the last few weeks. I think David De Gea, every single team in the Premier League would love to have David De Gea in goal. Every team. There's not one team that wouldn't take him in goal. Maybe Stoke could argue because they've got Jack Butland, they like him. Arsenal, they've got Cech as well. But De Gea is the best goalkeeper in the world. And he would improve any team. I think without United this year, I would hate to think where we would be. I've been saying that for 3 seasons in a row now. Somehow we held on to him. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the summer. I'd love to see Dave stay, but I would really quite understand if he leaves now because the club's in a bit of a shambles. But I think De Gea is probably one of the only shining lights that we've had for like 3-4 seasons now, and he's continuing. He's top draw, and he's definitely my number 3. Number 2, somebody who's really come into his own this year is Mesut Ozil. I think he's had very fair criticism of him since he's joined Arsenal, coming into games, disappearing in other games. But this year, he's sort of the heartbeat of their team, isn't he? When Mesut Ozil plays well, Arsenal play well. He's getting assists for fun. He's nearly hit Thierry Henry's assist record for a league season, and it's in January. Kind of the same thing as Cesc Fabregas had last season, but he went completely off the boil after the Christmas break. Christmas period. Let's see if Mesut Ozil does the same. But I think up until this point, he is a magician. He really is. And Mesut Ozil deserved all the criticism he got, but this season he seems to have turned it around. He looks fitter, and that was always one of my biggest criticisms of Ozil. He'd always tail off after like 65, 70 minutes, but he seems to be able to run more now. He seems to have much more to his game. I think him and Sanchez, Arsenal, for me, if Arsenal don't win the league this year, it's only going to be Arsenal's fault. They got the better looking team. I think City have got the best squad, but I think Arsenal look like they're capable of winning the league this year, and if they do, it's probably going to be, in a large part, down to Mesut Ozil. Now, another team that are technically in the running for the league, and everyone wants to write them, they don't want to write them off, but they just expect it to happen at some point soon, Leicester. And there's 2 players that you could have here at number 1, Mahrez and Vardy. Now, let me know in the comments below who you would have, and obviously head over to the Ball Street channel, give us your top 3 over there. I'm going to go for Mahrez. Now, Vardy did break Ruud van Nistelrooy's record of, 11 consecutive games? I don't know how many. He scored in a lot of games in a row in the Premier League. And fair play to him. I tip my hat to Vardy. But Mahrez is a different gravy. He was plucked from League 2 French football, I think Le Havre. It's from obscurity. No one knew about him. And he is shone in the Premier League. And just like people have been doing with Leicester, they're waiting for them to drop off. And yes, he has dropped off in the last couple of games, but it's pretty much the first point in this season where he hasn't been running at full speed. And I've really enjoyed watching him play. Obviously, Mahrez and Vardy, and you've got Kante as well on that Leicester team, who's also been a brilliant signing this season. So there's lots of other players that you could potentially have in this top 3. But my top 3, David De Gea, Mesut Ozil, Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez, if you want to include his first name. Leave yours in the comments below, and make sure you follow that link in the description. Head over to the Ball Street channel and leave your top 3 in a comment on their channel saying United People's TV sent you. Subscribe to them, and you could be in with a chance of winning a Man United shirt. And let's be honest, Man United aren't winning many games this season, so you may as well try and win something, eh? Give us a like on the video. Thumbs up always helps. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you soon, I suppose. Take it easy, guys.
You could be in with a shout of winning your choice of Premier League shirt.